Today's a tough day. I had planned on being a lot further than I am. I'm at a truck stop, so it's going to be noisy. A TA truck stop. In Fultonville, New York. I've made terrible mileage. It's a heavy load. And the electric bike can only do so much, even with me helping. So, I did my math. And there's been a change of plans. I'm not giving up on the bike tour, but my destinations have changed because I won't make it to Sturgis in time to work. I probably wouldn't even make it to Sturgis before the end of the event. With the mileage I'm averaging, I'd be lucky to make it there by the middle of August, by the end of August. So, I'm gonna go to Mississippi. I'm gonna go to the Mississippi River and head south. And then just take each day as it comes. Be happy with the mileage I make. Every place is a new place for me. So that's okay. This is still Biketour2023. I'm trying to keep myself from being so disappointed with my mileage, because if the mileage becomes the tour, if I have to get 50 miles a day, it takes about 6 hours to charge an empty battery. That's not an insignificant amount of time. So if you need to charge both batteries, that's 12 hours. I have to change my whole way of thinking if I hope to make it anywhere. And my main thing is to be in Naples, Florida by winter. So I'm going to make that happen more than make Sturgis happen. I have to adjust and adapt to what the situation is. And I'm not making enough mileage, but I'm making mileage. You know, let's see here. Yesterday I got in about 34 miles with one full battery and well over half the next. See what I'm saying? By the time I got to this truck stop, I was sucking fumes on my last battery. What am I going to do? Spending the night in the trucker's lounge in a chair with Diesel laying beside me, charging my battery. Luckily they had an outlet. Luckily nobody cared that I was sitting there. I've got a full battery now again. My second one is over here charging on an outside outlet. Don't know how long it'll take. I'll probably get out of here about noon. That's okay. I'll make what miles I make today, but I will find an outlet. Well, maybe not tonight, And I still haven't slept in my hammock tent yet. As a hammock. It's crazy. But I'll get a few miles down the road. Mostly I'm just trying to reconfigure my mind in the situation. Not worry about running out the first battery. Tomorrow, around noon, well, I'll take off early, and around noon I'll find a place to charge up that battery while I'm taking a couple hour break. During the heat of the day. When I did my first bike trip with Teton in 1999, I had to adapt. Teton wouldn't ride on the trailer, so he had to run beside me, so he set the pace. And, but when the heat of the day came, he couldn't run because the pavement would just be too hot. And his pads couldn't take it. I even tried the boots on him, and they ended up scuffing up his, wrists, paw wrists, or whatever from the shoes, and I mean rubbed him raw. So the shoes were out. So what I did was I would have everything packed up, ready to go before the sun came out. And we would hit the road, because I didn't want to ride in the dark. We would hit the road about the time the sun come up. And we'd make what miles we could until the heat of the day. And when the heat of the day started coming in, I'd try to find us a nice piece of shade, preferably with a brook or something that we could dip in if we wanted to or whatever. This was midsummer. And we'd hang out until 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And it started cooling back down. And we'd make more miles until dark. Make camp. Got to adapt. That's what I'm going to do. So, this is my video for day 3. Only took 3 days for me to realize that I was expecting too much out of this system. I way overpacked, but if I was to cut it down, I don't know what I could cut out, what I would want to cut out. So it is what it is. There you go. Till next time.